everybody. Ken from Flavor Labs TV. It's Halloween season. I just love Halloween. Sorry, a little bit goofy here, but it's my little demon baby and my little harmonica playing witch. Today I'm going to bring you a stir fry. A long time, I've been making this recipe probably for about 15, maybe even 20 years. At a point in time, I decided, you know what, let's just do a stir fry. And I just sort of made it up. I don't know if this is a classic stir fry. I don't know if this is the way that you're supposed to make stir fries, but it tasted really good. So I figured, let's continue to do this. And I sort of have been editing it through the years. And here's your ingredients. I'm just going to slide over here and bring one more ingredient in here that I forgot to bring over. Okay, so this is exactly a pound of cubed up chicken that's been coated in some cornstarch, which I don't have out here on the counter, but any cornstarch will do. Just go ahead and coat your chicken, cube it up in some cornstarch. I have a red bell pepper, I have a green bell pepper, I have 2 broccoli crowns, I have a yellow onion. I have a little less than a 1/4 cup of brown sugar here. You don't want a full 1/4 cup of brown sugar. It's going to make it too sweet. Can section at your supermarket, maybe the ethnic aisle, I'm not sure. Baby corns, they come in a can, right? Okay, I don't know if I'm going to use all of these, though. There's quite a few in there. We have some water chestnuts, okay? Fresh garlic. Sesame oil. Oh, soy sauce. And just to, get it going, a little bit of tingle there on your tongue, we have some chili oil here, okay? I'm going to get to chopping. I'm going to show you how to chop all this stuff and come back after that, okay? When I'm cutting peppers, I always cut down until the knife stops, right? And you feel that inner core there, and then go all the way around and sort of just pop it out, just like that, okay? And immediately it's hollow, right? And then you've got this sort of nub here of seeds. You just sort of break that off, throw it in a can, and kind of like press these out from the stem like that. Throw that in the way, the garbage. And you get some more nice pepper pieces here. Okay, that's the way I start chopping them. I don't know. Anyway, back in a minute. And again, just to show you guys that technique again, just sort of cut around the collar, the upper collar of it, until the knife stops. Sort of gentle pressure here. You sort of take that crown off of there. Take that nub off of there. Oh, this time the whole thing came with the stem. I love it when that happens. And look, right? Perfect. More chopping. Back soon. Okay, well, I've got my red and green peppers all chopped up. I've chopped up my broccoli crowns into bite-sized pieces. The onions. Okay, I've opened my can of pre-cut baby corn. You drain the fluid out of those. Likewise with the water chestnuts, okay? And now we're going to move over to the stove. Back soon. And I'm sorry, one thing I forgot. Aside from those ingredients, we still have the soy, we have the garlic, and we have the brown sugar. And we're going to hold those 3 ingredients to the side. We're going to mix those together in this little measuring cup here. And you'll see me do that after we start cooking over here. Back soon. Okay, we're over here at our stove. I have a stainless steel pan. It's made by Maiden. Ideally, I'd have a wok. I actually tried to go out and buy a wok. I couldn't find one just for this recipe. But, these stainless steel pans will work fine for this. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this sesame oil and we're going to coat the bottom of the pan with the sesame oil fully. And I know it seems like a lot, but the first ingredient that we're going to put in is that broccoli. And that broccoli is going to soak up so much of this sesame oil. So I'd say that was probably about a good 3 ounces. This is an 8-ounce bottle. This cost under $10, but it's still pretty expensive if you go ounce by ounce. I think even a little more than olive oil. So a little less than 4 ounces. And then our chili oil, just to zing it up. Be careful with this. Watch your heat level. you just sort of mix those together, okay? Just a little bit. You see a little spot here. That's probably a half an ounce that I poured in there. And the first thing that we're going to do is our most dense vegetables that take the longest to cook are going to be the ones that we put on first, okay? So maybe mix up your oils a little bit. You start to smell it. It's just absolutely incredible. I'm on about a medium heat. And, you're going to be cranking heat up and down throughout this process just based on what you see going on in the pan. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put that broccoli in there. Oh, immediately you just smell the toasty sesame, and look at it. It's sizzling up real nice and everything. Oh, this is going to be, I can already tell it's just such a homey feeling. Just like I want to float away on the smell. It's just incredible, that sesame oil. I'll be back soon when these are done frying up. Okay, so we've got those broccoli and onions cooked down a little bit, just a little bit, not ready by any stretch of the imagination. We're going to throw our peppers in and get those all incorporated in. Now you're going to get a very full pan. This is going to cook down a little bit, so you want to cook all those vegetables up. Look how yummy this looks. Oh my goodness. Look at this. This is just, it already looks incredible. And it's going to take a while to cook these down, okay? So, keep your heat up kind of high, and just keep, if you have your tongs here, just keep going back and forth because you don't want anything on the bottom for too long, which I think is kind of like the idea behind stir fry. Just so you know, when I put in the broccoli and the onions, I did hit it up with a little bit more of the sesame oil. So I probably actually used about half that bottle, which I think it was a $9 bottle. So there's $4.50 in just sesame oil in here. But you know what? You can't, you can't go out and buy stir fry for $4.50, right? Okay, I'll be back when we're putting in our next ingredients. Okay, next in is the baby corns. I don't know if I want to use the whole can. Why not? And the water chestnuts. Get them all singing and happy. And incorporate those in. And we're going to let this cook down. Our pan's getting really full. That's okay. Just be careful you don't push any over the edges. Try to move your veggies around. You can see how good this is. Look at the colors in there, right? Oh, I wish you could smell it. That's sesame oil. Okay, and remember those three ingredients that we put aside. They were the soy sauce, okay? So we're going to put about, I think we should do, there's a lot of salt in this, so, you try to get the lower sodium. There's about 4 ounces of soy sauce, okay? And we're going to take a good amount of garlic here, like that much, whatever that is. Put it right in the soy sauce. Then you're going to take that slightly less than a quarter cup of brown sugar, and you're going to put that in. Okay. And this essentially might be teriyaki. I don't know. I mean, if you wanted to substitute teriyaki here, I suppose you could. That sugar dissolves rather quickly, believe it or not. It just goes to nothing in no time. And next thing we're going to do is we're going to put that in our pan over here. Okay. And I guess classically trained chefs would at this point call this a deglazing, right? Oh, I lost a piece of broccoli. Oh no. Whatever. So here we go. We got our temp up. Oh, fresh and delicious that all looks. And you're going to coat it with this nice salty soy sauce and this garlic. And you're going to hear it step down a notch, all your sizzling there. That's exactly what you want. I'm going to get this going. Okay, so the last ingredient is our chicken. So I've moved some of this stir fry. You can see it really bubbling here on the bottom with the amalgamation of whatever we put. I made a little well here. We're going to put your chicken in there, your cornstarch coated chicken. This is sort of like fry it a little bit, I guess. I mean, I don't know if this is right. I don't know if this technique is normal or whatever, but just kind of like the way I just started doing it. Like clearing out a little well over here. and then, making sure all this chicken is in there, and then just putting more and more chicken in. And again, this is going to be about a pound of chicken. And we'll be back when all this chicken is cooked and it's finally ready to throw on the plate. Okay, and as a part of that last step, you can see where I've welled out the chicken. I've kind of cranked up the heat a little bit because I really want to get this chicken going. And I got a sense that these vegetables are ready to go. They're looking a little sweaty over there. So I want to make sure that I get my chicken. So I cranked up the heat a little bit and I moved my pan over a little bit. This is part of cooking. You don't just leave it where it is. You got to work your tools to the best advantage that you have. And it's kind of like what I'm doing here. You see, I moved that side off the flame, and I'm kind of like just cooking over here right now, which is completely fine and appropriate for, what I'm doing. Okay? So, those are the kind of techniques that you just sort of learn as you're cooking. You watch these cooking shows and you see these chefs do this. They do this kind of stuff all the time. So do it and use it, and, you'll be a better cook as a result. Back soon when it's all done and ready to plate. Okay, ready to plate. I have some white rice that I cooked up earlier. Actually, I should say that my wife cooked it up because that's the fact of the matter. Kill the flame. You serve this steaming hot. I love the broccoli first. A little piece of chicken on there. An onion. Absolute heaven. You do that with this method, guaranteed winner. Nobody's not going to like this. It's absolutely delicious. Oh my goodness. I forgot how good I was. It's Ken from Flavor Lab TV. Please like and subscribe.